Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you guys are new to my channel, please make sure that you subscribe so that you will know exactly when I upload a video. Make sure you have that little bell checked so that you get a notification the next time I'm here. So if you guys viewed my last video where it was a get ready with me and a motivational chit chat, I touched bases on what I'm going to kind of go a little bit deeper into and kind of give more insight on what I meant by that. If you didn't watch it, please go and watch it. Please excuse any background noise that you may hear. My daughter's in the background, but I definitely wanted to make sure that I sat down and went over this information with you to kind of go in depth about what it is that I practice, what I do, what works for me, and what I have noticed a lot of other people who are entrepreneurs or just believing for more are doing the same exact thing. So if you want to see exactly and hear more about the power of the secret, then stay tuned. Okay guys, so I am zoomed in more than usual so that you can focus more on me, not a background, not anything else that's going on, but you're listening and you're focusing on exactly what it is that I'm saying. Okay, so on that previous video, I basically touched bases on a practice that's been used for hundreds of years. A lot of us didn't know anything about it because a lot of us don't take the time to actually read certain things so that we can be more enlightened on things that are outside of our norm, outside of what our family members may have been doing and teaching. We have to kind of step outside the box in order to break the cycle of not being aware. So after watching the movie The Secret, that was a few years ago, I watched the movie, and it's one of those things where in order for you to actually understand and to grasp how to practice it, you have to watch it several times. So I've watched it at least 4 times, taken notes, and then once you start to actually, practice it on a daily basis, that is when it actually will become something that is embedded in you, something that you feel like you truly now understand and you truly see. So basically the secret is understanding that not only your thoughts, not only your what comes out of your mouth, but your thoughts create things. I'm sure we've all heard before in church or from a friend that there's power in the tongue, right? So there isn't just power in the tongue. There is just as much power in what you're thinking up here. So what you're thinking about and focusing on is you manifest more of that. So if you're someone that you focus on a lot of your problems, a lot of your issues, a lot of things that are going on in other people's lives, things that you really can't even control, then believe it or not, you are placing seeds, you're planting seeds of more of those type of events. May not be the same thing, but more of those type of events to reoccur and keep reoccurring in your life. If you've ever noticed people that will typically always say that they're sick, they always will say that they're broke or any of that, you never really see those people come out of those circumstances. You always hear that they're sick about, they're sick, there's something going on with them, or you always hear about them having financial troubles. It's only those people that even if you don't mentally and in your spirit believe the things that you're saying, you're speaking it until you start to believe it. All right, so that's pretty much the practice of the secret. You have to literally be focused on what you're thinking about every minute of the day. And at first it is kind of difficult to do, but once you actually have started practicing it for a few weeks, you actually become immediately aware when you're on the wrong channel. You're not on that positive love channel. You're more on that negative vibe. You're thinking about things that bother you rather than the things that you want and need and that you value and that you love. So it becomes a lot easier to practice, and once you do it consistently, it is amazing to me how you will gradually actually start to see those things manifest. You feel better. I confess so many different things, and I have made it a habit to do it at night before I go to bed, so that when I go to sleep, I am going to bed without having any negative thoughts on my mind. And then I wake up in the morning and I listen to something that's positive. either looking at or listening to like TD Jakes or Joel Osteen, or I may listen to Chanel Cooper-Sykes, different people who actually teach different things on how to be, productive, how to create more wealth in your life, how to create more peace. So it isn't just about money and being an entrepreneur, but how to live the life that you want, whatever it is that you want. I'm an entrepreneur, so a lot of my mental state is being focused on manifesting things in my business and manifesting that spiritual being within me that allows me to connect with other people in the way that I'm here in front of this camera talking to you guys about this and the importance of this. And this is a godly principle as well. It's not just something that you are speaking to the universe. God is everything. He's the universe. He's all of it. So when you're speaking that, it is all about God. It's all about the universe. And you have to thank the universe for everything that you receive. You want to thank the universe for everything that you're wanting to receive, even if it's not in your present state. And that is the same thing as having faith. Although you can't see it, you're believing for it and you're knowing that it's there. So you actually have to start living your life as if it's there. Whatever it is that you're thinking about, whatever it is that you're wanting and you're desiring, once you've gotten that into your head and you started feeling that you now deserve those things, you actually have to stand tall and live your life like it's already there, like it's already present. That's not an easy thing to do, but it's something that you can do. Strength is something that is built. Everyone doesn't have strength from the very beginning, okay? So I've heard people say, there are people who are in situations and they can't deal with their situations because everyone's not built that way. We're all built to be strong, okay? But being strong is something you have to develop. It's not, you don't come out of the womb with muscles and, doing 50 push-ups. You have to build up that strength in order to be able to do the same thing that you see another person doing that's making, $1 million a month, or someone that is making straight A's in school, or someone that has a successful marriage. All of that is building up strength in certain areas that you want to focus on. All right, so I'm not going to make this video long. I'm going to quickly go over what it is that a few of my affirmations that I do that are very important on a nightly basis, just to give you a perspective on how you can create your own book of affirmations and start practicing and saying them every day. So this is one that I say every day. My walls of lack and delay now immediately crumble and fall away. I now open the doors for infinite possibility to flow into my life. I am a money magnet. $10,000 a month flows to me all the time. I am believing for my financial miracle. I no longer have any lack, limitations, or disabling thoughts in my mind because I am mentally free for money to flow to me. All right, so that is one that I created. Here's one that I created as well. All of these I created. But this is very vital to repeat this. I feel happy, joyful, enthusiastic, excited, and passionate. I feel amazing today. I am in an amazing mind frame. Nothing or no one can separate me from my happy place. I focus on those things I want today and act on them. Act on them. Everything I feel good about and and confess with my mouth will manifest for me today. All right? So that is something that you must confess on a daily basis. And I say that because there's always going to be things that are going to come into your space, come into your mind, that's going to try and distract you from being happy and being enthusiastic and being passionate and getting you off that love channel. There's always going to be stuff that happens, whether it's in traffic or whether it's the kids. No matter what it is, there's going to be something that's going to happen. So if you continuously repeat that, those things will not be an issue anymore. So of course we do say things about our healing. We want to make sure that we confess healing over our bodies. If you are a businesswoman, I always confess, I am a successful businesswoman. Successful people ask. I ask for what I want and I get it. I am a flexible, successful businesswoman who asks and allows my success to come to me in any way that's best for me. Okay, so confessing those things. I prosper everyone and everything, and everyone and everything prospers me everywhere I go because I ask. All right, getting in the mindset that believing that you are the person that deserves these things, and you will start to believe them once you start to confess them on a daily basis. So here is I'm going to read this last one, and then I'm going to read like 2 pages out of the book that I think and recommend that you guys should definitely go and get, so that you can start reading and confessing these things. All right. I am so happy and grateful for my time. Now keep in mind, I actually got this from Chanel Cooper-Sykes, who read this, and I wrote it down word for word to make sure that I could recite this as well. I am so happy and grateful for my time. Time waits for no one. I am so blessed to know what I'm doing right now. I am speaking and believing that I know what I'm doing right now. I am learning something new every day. I am growing every day. It seems the days are rolling by so fast, and I am so filled, and it's up to me to make the best of my time. I do make the best of my time, the most of my time. So much is being done. I'm learning to be productive every day. I make things happen in my life. I am a producer. I produce results. Matter of fact, I am wealthy. I am impacting the lives of others all over the world. I'm going to be a successful and rich woman. Now let's repeat that. I am a successful and rich woman. I have lots of opulence in my life. I have a big responsibility. I will waste no time. I have purpose. I make the most out of my time here on this beautiful earth because I am blessed. All right. So getting in the habit of saying those things, and that is just a few of them. I say probably at least a total of about maybe 7 of them every night before I go to bed. And then I try to read a little bit out of this book. So this is the book that I'm talking about. It's called The Power. And this is by The Secret. The first book is called The Secret. Once you've read The Secret and kind of gotten into understanding what The Secret is, then you go and get The Power. All right. So I am currently on page 86 right now, but I wanted to go over and read just a few of the pages that I read last night, just so that you guys can understand what this all means. And I'm going to try and read through this very quickly. All right. So this is called Feeling is Creation. All right. Feeling is creation. I want you to understand what happens to you when you give love through your good feelings, because it is truly magnificent. Your feelings create a magnetic field that completely surrounds you. Every person is surrounded by a magnetic field. And so wherever you go, the magnetic field goes with you. All right. You may have seen ancient pictures depicting something similar where they show an aura or halo surrounding a person. Well, I guess it's pronounced aura, surrounding each person is actually an electromagnetic field. And it's through the magnetism of your field that surrounds you that you attract everything in your life. What determines whether your field is positive or negative at any time is your feelings. Every single time you give love through your feelings, words, or actions, you add more love to the field that is around you. The more love you give, the greater and more powerful is your magnetic field. Whatever is in your magnetic field is attracting to itself. And so the more love in your field, the more power you have to attract the things you love. You can get to a point where the magnetic power in your field is so positive and strong that you can have a flash of imagining and feeling something good. And within no time, it has appeared in your life. That is the incredible power that you have. And that is the phenomenal power of the force of love. Through your ability to think and feel, you have dominion over all creation. Okay? And this goes on and on and on. The power of creation. I want to read some of this so badly. I'm going to read one more portion of this for you guys, all right? You can tend to think of the things you want as really big things, but your perspective is way out of proportion when you think that way. When you think something is really big, in effect, you're saying to the law of attraction that this is so big it's going to be difficult to achieve, and it's possibly and probably going to take a really long time. And you will be right, because whatever you think and feel is what you will receive. If you think your desire is really big, you will create difficulty and a time delay in receiving what you want. But there is no big or small for the law of attraction, and there is no concept of time for the law of attraction. So to help you have the true perspective of creation, no matter how big your desire may seem to you, think of it as the size of a dot. You may want a house, a car, a vacation, money, the perfect partner, your dream job, or children. You may want to receive full health in your body. You may want to pass exams, get into a particular college, break a world record, become president, a successful actor, lawyer, writer, or teacher. It doesn't matter what it is that you want. Think of it as the size of a dot, because for the force of love, what you want is smaller than a dot. So this book, guys, I cannot explain to you the power behind this book, the power. It literally is. It really does provide and teach you so much about what power you possess in this universe, and that you literally can create and provide for yourself the things that you have in your mind and your spirit that you want, you desire. You have the power to bring them into your life. You have the power to. So if you're depressed, if you're stressed out, if you are in a situation that you don't know how to respond to, you are in control of changing your situation. So it was really on my spirit last night to get in front of the camera, to do this video, to bring to you as much information as I could within a short period of time, so that you guys can start to believe, start to manifest those things for yourself, okay? I noticed that I was in a rut on yesterday. I had my floors replaced in my living room and dining room, and they did it today. However, they were supposed to come the day before, and I had moved my furniture. I had furniture on my patio. I had gone through so much trouble to get that furniture out of the way, and then for them not to come because the schedule was misconstrued some kind of way. So I forced myself to learn how to fix it, and you can too. All right, guys, I gotta go. Someone's at my door. I'll talk to you guys on the next video. Bye.